In this video, I am going to show you how to accurately identify true SMC market structure. This is a core step in chart analysis because any mistake made here will naturally affect the subsequent steps of your analysis. So without wasting any time, let's dive in. First, we will learn how to map market structure using a diagram so as it can become easier when we will be applying it on a real chart. So as you can see here on this diagram, we only consider this break after inducement is taken out. We all know what inducement is. Inducement is the first pullback in a trading range. Like let's say in this trading range here, the first pullback is this one here. In this trading range, there is only one pullback. Whereas let's take this pullback here, this another pullback here. The first pullback is this one here, like this one here. This is the first pullback and that's the inducement. So once the inducement is taken out and price breaks the structure, then we consider that break of structure as valid. And so here this was now confirmed to be a break of structure since inducement was taken out and price tapped on the extreme POI before breaking the structure, making a full deep retracement, which now after price breaks this high, it will be considered to be a valid break of structure. Coming into this next break of structure here, price also swept the inducement and then went up. As you can see here, price only swept the inducement but didn't tap the extreme POI. The concept behind market structure is only if the price takes out the inducement. It doesn't matter if it takes with a candle close or with a wick. As long as the inducement is taken out, then this can be confirmed to be a valid break of structure. It doesn't matter the length of the retracement. As long as the inducement is taken out, then this high here and price breaks past this high, then this will be considered to be a break of structure. Continuing here on the next, as you can see here, inducement was taken out and price tapped on the decisional POI, made some reaction, but then later came and swept the engineering liquidity before going past the high, making a break of structure. It doesn't matter if price makes all this deep retracement until taking out the engineering liquidity. As long as price takes out the inducement, then goes past the high, the previous high, then this is confirmed to be a break of structure. Now here, after price has now swept the engineering liquidity and went past this high here and went past this high, making a valid break of structure, we can see now price coming down again, taking out the inducement, mitigating the extreme POI and pushing up, breaking past this high, confirming this as a valid break of structure. Now here is another story. We have made a break of structure, price has swept the inducement, made a valid break of structure, but now on this swing or in this trading range from here to here, there is no inducement in this trading range. And we know that we only consider this high, we only consider this high as a valid break of structure once price breaks past it and has already swept the inducement. But considering on this high, on this trading range, there is no any inducement. So in this trading range, what we'll be using a Fibonacci tool. Let me show you how exactly we apply it. So we will take the Fibonacci tool and extend it until that high, like from the low of our trading range to the high of our trading range. And after that, we measure this pullback here. Measuring this pullback is past the 50% of the Fibonacci Fibonacci tool. Like if price has taken a deep retreat, a retracement is considered to be deep after it has gone past the 50 or even sometimes past the 38.20. As you can see, this it has went past the 50, considering this as a deep pullback, and this can be considered. And after price goes past this high, then this high can be considered to be a break of structure, to be a valid break of structure. And now here is the end of our uptrend. As we can see here, price has taken out the low, the previous low, as we will be considering this to be a continuing uptrend if price taps the extreme POI and goes past this high here, or price sweeps the inducement or takes out the inducement and then goes past that high, then it could be considered to be a valid break of structure. But now here the opposite becomes that price checks out the low, which or suggesting that price has now shifted bias from an uptrend to a downtrend. And so the same will be applying even to the downtrend. After taking out the inducement and price breaks the BOS, then the BOS is considered to be a valid break of structure. So right here, after we have made this change of character and price has taken out the first pullback on this trading range here, then the first pullback obviously is the inducement, and once the inducement is taken out and price goes past this previous low, then this will be considered to be a valid break of structure. Another situation similar to the previous one here, we can see that in this trading range here there is no any pullback, and so what we'll be using is a Fibonacci tool. Once this is past the 38.20 or past the middle or past the 50% or past the equilibrium of the Fibonacci tool, then this will be considered to be a break of structure. So let's check the Fibonacci tool and see. Taking a Fibonacci tool from the high to the low of this trading range, we can see that this retracement has gone past the 38.2, and we have said that once the retracement is past the 38.2 of the Fibonacci retracement, this retracement is considered to be deep. Hence, if price comes and break this structure, like this pullback, retraced past the 38.2, or they retraced past the 38.2, considering this pullback as a valid retracement, or considering this pullback deep enough such a way that if price breaks this low, this can be considered to be a valid break of structure. And so confirming this as a break of structure, and the same concept continues, taking out the inducement and price breaking past this one, confirming this as a valid break of structure. Also same here, taking out the inducement, tapping on the extreme POI, then price breaking past the previous low, confirming this as a valid inducement, taking out the inducement. But here now price didn't close past this low, it closed past this high, confirming this as a change of character. And so we are shifting bias from downtrend to now going uptrend. And so after making that change of character, obviously the first pullback on this trading range from this high to this low, or from this low to this high, is this pullback here, because as you can see here, this pullback was swept and then price goes up. So this was the remaining pullback. So this was the major inducement. And so after the major inducement was taken out right there and price mitigated the extreme POI, we see price breaking past this high, confirming this as a break of structure.